3, 2, 1.
Hello again. My name is Chris Russo with 123soulcash.com. I've been in the business for over 30 years. I've dealt with all types of situations, and maybe I can help you. Give me a call, and it's just a phone call away, and I could be able to give you an offer by phone the same day and see what I can do for you. And this file, I bought the brother's house maybe 3 years ago. He was in Alcohol Anonymous, and what he did, he invited all his friends at the place into his place, and they're renting, and they were giving $50 a month for each room. Finally, decided after a couple of years not to he wanted to sell it. So he told everyone to leave. They didn't want to leave. Had to give each person money, and they finally left. Bought. He's happy. We stayed in touch. We became really good friends. He calls me on Thanksgiving, Christmas, all the holidays. And I return and say, Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas to you, whatever the holiday is. So I always tell him, if you know of anyone looking to sell, please let me know. And he told me, hey, I have a brother. He's kind of an older brother, like 70 years old. And he's in Ohio. And he has a house on a lot of acres. And so I called him and I said, if you ever want to sell, I want your brother's property. And he goes, yeah, I'll probably in the future. So I kept in touch with them, and then finally, the person I bought his house from said, hey, my brother's now ready to sell. So I called him, you ready to sell? I looked online, I gave him an offer, I sent him a contract, and his house sits on, I think, 4 acres, and then the lot next to it has 7 acres, so a total of like around 12 acres. But the house was built, get this, 1850. Majority of the houses I buy are 1950, 1960, 70s, 80s, 90s. But at 1850, I go, wow, this is old. So anyway, so I send the contract, he sent it back. I sent it to him by UPS, and he sent it to me back UPS Ground, which I paid for. And I could do it to you. So if you have a contract, I can send it to you. I'll pay for everything. You just need to sign it, send it back. He sent it back. I started to work on it. And I said, can you do me a favor? Can you take pictures of the inside and the outside? He did. Obviously, 1850 needs a lot of work. So from what I understand is there's mold in the property. He's just tired. He's like, I think 70, and I think he has a dad who's like 90 something. So he's tired of it finally and just wants to get rid of it. So I had my inspectors go over the other day, and they look at it, and he said, Chris, I noticed there's like a bunch of cars and tractors. I go, how many? I don't know. So there's like, it could be like 3, 4 cars and 3 tractors. And normally what I do is, if you leave your junk behind, sure, we're gonna redo the property and resell it. So we're gonna bring in containers. So I don't mind, take your personal things, away, and then leave the things you don't want behind. But I'm still trying to figure out how many cars and tractors, it could be costly. Because I heard, between the tires and the cars, getting rid of it, it's not that cheap. But anyway, if it's cheap, then I can include that in my purchase price. So it depends on how many cars. If he has like 20, 30 cars, it can be very expensive. So just to let you know that, it could be costly if there's a lot of cars. So besides that, it's like one street off the main road, and it backs to one of these movie theaters, outdoor movie theaters. And obviously it's a mess, but I see a lot of potential, and it's on 12 acres. By the way, I do buy land. I bought land before in Homestead. I bought land in Port St. Lucie. So if you have land, I'll buy it. And depends on the situation. If it's near a main road, if it crosses water, there's different situations, but majority of the time I can make an offer on that. So this one here, the land is worth more than the house. So it's in the process. I got it approved the other day. So we'll probably close in about 2 weeks. And the person that's gonna buy it, my partner, he's gonna do what's called a 1031 exchange. And what that is he bought a property, sold it, made a profit. He has a certain amount of days to buy another property. So he said this would be great for him. So that's a good idea. So if you ever decide to sell a property and you're going to hit with taxes, again, I'm not an accountant, check with your accountant. It's called 1031 exchange, where you can buy and sell, and you have another certain amount of time to buy another property. So that's just an idea that I'm throwing out to you. So again, but doing this for a while, and so I see all types of different situations. So This one in Ohio, my headquarters is in Florida. I buy all over Florida. So this one in Ohio, I closed 2 weeks ago, property in Michigan. I closed one in New Jersey. That was a year ago. So a lot of times sellers, you know, if you call me and from my TV commercial and you don't want to sell your property here, but say, hey Chris, I have a property elsewhere. Sure, I'll look at it. And so I'm very flexible and I buy anywhere. So just let me know what it is and I'll be honest with you and I'll tell you, it's not for me. Good luck. Or yeah, I can do it and I'll give you an offer. It's an as is, all cash. It's up to you to accept it or deny it. But with me, knowing that it's cash, I don't need to qualify with a mortgage company. It's my own money, as is, and close pretty quickly. So I tell them the options. I go, this is your offer. This is what I can do. It's up to you. If you have any questions, be free to give me a call. So if you're looking for a cash offer, quick closing, and closing on the date of your choice, I do post-occupancy, probates, all types of situations. I might be able to pay your taxes up front to stop the sale. So as you see, I'm very flexible. And give me a call if you have a property, a situation. Give me a call. A phone call away. I'm available 7 days a week, 24/7. Try not to call me, you know, early morning. But a lot of sellers have called me before early morning. So just to let you know, I'm very flexible. Call me anytime. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next video.